I think that this is a very disruptive line of products in a lot of ways. One of my favorite quotes is, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" And I think that that's one thing that really drew me to this place, was to do something that nobody else is doing. You have those chocolate products that you kind of think of that you've grown up with, you've had for generations, and now with this, it's always something new and something exciting, and getting to really champion farmers around the world and get to showcase their product and their hard work is something that I think is disruptive for the industry as well, because we're letting them be able to shine with the work that they do as well. I love this product for so many reasons. I think it's so simple in a lot of ways because the bean really speaks for itself. You don't need a lot of filler, you don't need kind of those extra things to drown out the chocolate because it shines just on its own. And just the variety that comes naturally is really fun to be able to see, because what we get from Mexico is completely different from Uganda, which is completely different from Madagascar. So there's always something new to learn and to experience with chocolate. And then you can add anything that you want to it as well. So it's not just the beans, but the sky is really the limit to the amount of ideas and creativity that you can bring to it. So for Valentine's Day, we have 4 new flavors that are gonna be released. They're a honey milk chocolate. So it's a milk chocolate that's sweetened with honey powder. There's a rosé infused bar that we're using our Madagascar bean, which already has notes of cherry and red wine, so they pair really well together. I actually just munched on some of the nibs today before it went in the conch just to make sure what it tasted like, and it was awesome. We're also doing a bananas Foster bar, so that chocolate will be infused with a spiced rum, and we'll have cinnamon and bananas in it as well. And then the last one is a tiramisu. That's one of my favorite desserts. And so I wanted to kind of create it into a bar. And so that one, it has cream cheese powder and heavy cream powder in it to kind of mimic the mascarpone of in a tiramisu. So I think for those, they're really exciting to be able to do things that nobody else is doing. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in, is to have ideas that seem kind of crazy and are like, oh, can we actually pull that off? But once it's in its final form, it's really cool to get to see customers love it and see them light up whenever they eat it. And they're like, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. This is so unique. That's something that's very cool, to get to see people enjoying something that you started as an idea, and the finished product is something that just brings joy to people, is always rewarding, and is probably my favorite part of coming up with new products. The heart behind this company was really the main draw for me. Chocolate was just kind of a bonus. I started school as a double major in mechanical engineering and biomedical engineering, and got into it and just didn't love it. I just didn't have that passion there, and I didn't want to waste time and resources and money to do something that I didn't love and I didn't believe in. And so I left the school that I was going to, completely changed my major, went to food science because I've always loved to cook and to be in the kitchen and just explore flavors and all of that stuff. And so when I was kind of looking more seriously into, okay, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life, and I was connected to Kyya, was given kind of Rick's email and told that I should probably look into this place because of the mission and the heart behind it. And I did my research and was absolutely hooked. I knew from kind of the beginning, this is where I think I'm supposed to be. This is what I want to do with my life. Be able to know that every day that I come into work, I'm helping people directly and indirectly all around the world. And that's just something that you're not going to get many places, and something that was the huge driver for me to come and work here.
We welcome your comments below. Be sure to like and to subscribe. Smash that bell and we'll notify you the instant we upload any new content. And to stay in touch with us 24/7, go to our website, supplier.community.